Hi, this is Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors. Welcome back to my channel. So today is picking back up on the new Pride and Prejudice black book. So a couple of things since last time. The first one, I'm just going to pop these over here a second. The first one is I redid the inside cover here. I didn't like it with the white, so I decided to go with the beige. So what I've done is literally just recovered it with beige, but this time I've put a gusset on each of the sides, literally just getting a 2-inch piece of card, fold it in half and almost like in half again, so it's in quarters, and I've used that as a gusset, and I've just used that, done that using blue card. So that is going to sit on here. So I'll do that quickly while we are talking. Don't know whether to use Fabri-Tac or art glitter glue. We'll go with art glitter glue. We can always use some Fabri-Tac afterwards if need be. And this will just allow us to have, sorry, I've written all over my hands as well, that's something completely separate. This will just allow us to have some decent growing room. So that is literally going to pop on there like that, like that, and like that. And that'll give us a really nice size gusseted pocket. So just going to pop a couple of clips on here quickly so that that sets. And then we'll go through the other bits and pieces. Okie dokie. So, happy with that. What I wanted to do with this one here is I wanted to do a piece where we kind of had a piece on her, Elizabeth Bennet, and a piece on Fitzwilliam Darcy. So when I did the Sherlock Holmes piece, lap book, I did a piece that folded in and out, and which was what Suzanne in Non-Stop Papercrafts had done. I kind of wanted a little bit more room because I thought I was quite restricted with that one. So what I've done is I've done 2 of them. I've cut the papers to size just because it saves a job. But basically, this will attach here. This is just a file folder. And what I did with the file folder, if you can imagine, here's your centerpiece. If you imagine this is your file folder, obviously it's a bit longer. I folded here so that we've got a piece to attach to our back. And then I've just literally folded it so it's kind of this shape. So this one was folded, that's got to be what, 2.5 inches, which gave me this nice piece to play with here. And then these 2 are virtually the same size, so they're about, the one is just short of 5 inches and the other one a little less again. But literally that was the file folder. And so this piece here will attach to our base, and it will give us this pulley out thing. So we'll be able to pull it out this way and have all of this space to play with. And we'll be able to pull it out this way and have all of this space to play with. Then we will also have exactly the same configuration, but the other way. And this will be attached here. So what we'll have is we'll have this piece here that kind of folds out like this and like that. And we'll have this piece here that does the same. Folds out like that and folds out like that. I hope you're still with me. And that just gives me double the options that I had with the Sherlock Holmes. Like I said, I've cut all of the papers down to size, because that's something obviously you don't need to see. And I've stitched around them where I wanted to stitch around them. So again, something that you don't want to see. I've also just done a piece here that will go underneath as my topper for the notebook, and I'm waiting on some new paper to come for that. And that's all I've done since we kind of like last did the second episode. So yeah, really pleased with how it's going to kind of start to build itself. What I am going to do now, while this glues and sets, is I am going to have to ink these just around all of the edges and ink the paperwork. And I'll do that and I will come back and we can then start to put it together. So I won't be too long. Okay, so I do want to just quickly check. Excuse me. What was that? Yeah. Just want to check the sizes on this one before we start putting this together to make sure it fits. I'm just going to take the whites off. So I just want to check that this is going to fit on here. Yeah, so I may need to take a tiny bit off the bottom of those and a tiny bit off the edge. So I'll do that quick now. And then I know that they are good to go. Okay. Sure. Yeah, that's good to go. Fab. So they're going to be the papers that are going to be backing these bottom two, but I'll come back to those. So let's have a look then. Start putting this together. So this one is the left. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue this base down. Like that. Okay. Okay, great. So that is that one. And these are the pieces for that. So I've just literally gone round them and stitched them and inked around the edges. So I'm just going to pop these on. just put all my numbers on just to try and remember where I was. Oops, a daisy. Making a bit of a mess of this one. Okay. So that will go on here. And it is better to use a wet glue because I know there's going to be a little bit of moving around, and so I want the option to be able to do that, you know. So that will still close, yep, so we're good with that. Just put this over here a little bit. I think the next one is this one. I think, yep. So I'm going to do the same with this. I'm hoping you can see. I know some of it might be off camera because of my coffee cup, but we're just putting the base down at the moment, so it shouldn't make too much difference. So this is going to be number 2. Just check that that closes, which it does. Great. This is our number 3, which is the smaller of the 2 pieces. Oh, my glue's gone all over the place. That's not good, is it? Seems to be misbehaving. But whenever the Fabri-Tac behaves, this one seems to misbehave. So I'll have to get a wipe in a minute and wipe that over. Okay, so this one on here. Like so. Okay. And then we turn them over and do the same. I think I went a tiny bit short on these ones. This a quick wipe. Okay. Ink all over myself as well. So I just want to make sure it's on there. Then we've got number 5, which is this one. And then so we have, oh, starting to get excited. So we'll open it up. We're going to have our notebook on here, and we've done the work on that already. We're just waiting for some papers to fill that up. Then we have our nice, it's actually quite a nice, really nice size there. That popping was glue, it wasn't the actual paper ripping. So yeah, really pleased. That'll hold loads and loads. So that's going to be for like extra paper and envelopes and your writing stuff. So we flip this one over here, and we're going to have this here. Oops, daisy. We're going to have this here like this. So we've got 3 sections. Then it flips over this way. We've got 3 sections and our base section. Then we do exactly the same with this one. It flips out here. We've got 3 sections and 3 sections on the reverse. And that just flips like that. So yeah, really, really pleased with that. Let's have a look at the thickness and see how we're doing. Yeah, okay, I'm okay with that. We haven't started adding anything yet, but I'm okay. So yeah, happy with that. Okay, I'm going to stop because, like I said, I want the glues to dry and I want to eat. And then I'll go around with some art glitter glue just to see if there's anything else that needs to be touched up. And then we can start. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to decide on the layout for the book first, all of it. And then I'm going to come back and revisit each section. That's the idea, but I do change my mind between videoing, so watch this space. That's the idea at the moment. Whether or not it happens, I will see. But yeah, loving this again. So thank you for joining me, spending time with me. Love to know what you think in the comment section below. That is it, as I said, for today. I will catch you in the next video. So until then, as always, take care, stay safe, and we'll speak soon. Bye for now.